Hello, children. Welcome back to the English class. This is module number 3, and we were dealing with the chapter Landscape of the Soul. In this module, we shall see what is Taoism and what is Shan Shui. So, first of all, Chinese paintings are based on the philosophy of Taoism. Tao means path or way, the way into the mystery of the universe. The emperor may rule our territories, but the artist alone knows the way within. The life has no meaning unless we undertake the inner or spiritual journey. So it's the path. Tao is the path into the mystery of the universe. Like when Wu Daozi said, "Let me show you the way," he meant the way to the inner meaning of art or mystery of the universe. So, this Dao or Daoism is the spirit of Chinese paintings. Let us look at some of the important peculiarities of Chinese paintings. They do not produce an actual view, but rather they use a real landscape to say something more, or they are intending to show you something very deep, and he's trying to show you an inner way. So, a Chinese painter wants the viewer to take plural viewpoints, not just a single viewpoint as in European paintings. So, he wants active participation, which is both physical as well as mental. So, his landscape is not a copy of the real landscape, it is a representation of an inner reality, a spiritual and conceptual space. Let us see what Taoism is in detail. According to Taoism, the universe is composed of two complementary poles. They are yin and yang. While yin refers to feminine and yang refers to masculine. So, look at this image. I think you might have seen this image somewhere. So, this is the image which shows how two energies make the universe. Their meeting point is called middle void. So, this can be compared to the yogic practice of pranayama. What is pranayama? It is a process where you breathe in, you retain, and you breathe out. So, the retain part is the middle void where meditation occurs. So, this void is essential. Nothing can happen without it. Also, we are going to look at what is called Shan Shui. In Taoism, a landscape is called Shan Shui. Shan meaning mountain, Shui meaning water. However, it doesn't represent a real landscape, it is the Taoist view of the universe. To understand Chinese paintings, one must understand Taoism. So, the mountains and water in the Chinese paintings are representative of Shan Shui, and the unpainted space is the representative of the middle void where the interaction between yin and yang takes place. So, the mountain or yang is said to be vertical, dry, warm, and stable since it is standing vertically towards the sun, hence, it is dry. While the water or yin or the feminine part is said to be horizontal, which is fluid. Since it is water, it is fluid, it is moist, and it is cool. So, the interaction between yin and yang, or the masculine and feminine, is the fundamental notion of Taoism. So, just understand what is Taoism, understand the symbol yin, yang, and the middle void. Also, the Shan Shui symbol. In your textbook, you have been given an article titled Getting Inside Outsider Art. So, this article is mainly included in order to introduce to you these two terms called as outsider art and art brute. So, outsider art is an art by self-taught or naive art mixer. They are not professionally trained. These are labeled as outsider artists. They have no contact with the mainstream art world or art institutions. So, in many cases, their work is discovered only after their deaths. Let us see what is meant by art brute or raw art. So this is literally translated from French meaning raw art. Raw in this sense because it has not been through the cooking process. Cooking process or the refining process, which refers to the world of art schools, galleries or museums. So to represent such type of outsider art or art brute, you are given information about this person called Nek Chand Saini. So he was so very famous for building the rock garden of Chandigarh. So he was a self-taught Indian artist and he created an 18-acre sculpture garden in the city of Chandigarh. So this rock garden of Chandigarh is completely made out of industrial and home waste who had discarded them. So this is such a beautiful garden which is completely made using leftover things. So you can have a look at these images. So now we have completed the chapter. We'll discuss further in the next module. Thank you all.